What's going on, everybody? How everybody doing today? These microphones, I tell you. Everybody doing today. Welcome to another exciting episode of You Already Know Who It Is. It's your boy, Pico the City Brown. And this is the show. Yes, it is. One-on-one talk with your boy, Pico the City Brown. How's everybody doing today? Marcus, what's good, man? Hey, it was good to see you at the rink yesterday, man. It was real good to see you up there, brother. Angelica, how you doing? Home girl. Anybody else that's watching, everybody names don't pop up, so if anybody's watching, how you guys doing? Thank you guys for watching the content. Thank you guys for watching the show. Oh, there we go. But you already know how it is before we start the show. If you haven't subscribed already, or whatever, I would say be a member. Yeah, you can say be a member. If you haven't subscribed already, feel free to run over there on YouTube and hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button. That's Pico the City Brown 101 Talk PTSD. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification button. Let you know if I'm posting any new stuff. It'll pop up. Also, you can follow me on TikTok and also Instagram. My Instagram is Pico38. Hit that follow button. TikTok is Pico City. Hit that follow button as well. I don't know what's going on today, but Mike's is tripping. But there we go. Okay. So, we're going to talk a little bit about the thing we all know it's a universal thing around the world. It don't matter who does it, but we're going to talk about it. And the topic is child support. Why do women love child support? Why do brothers hate child support? Now, this is by no shape, form, or fashion trying to tell somebody how to run their household or how to take care of their kids, because somebody will always jump in and take it the wrong way. This isn't a stab at women. This isn't a stab at men. So we just got to clarify that up right now. Let me know if y'all can hear me, because this mic is sounding pretty crazy. Testing. Okay, well, there we go. I think that'll work right there. And let's dissect this thing a little bit. Now, the reason why child support exists, I mean, I'm not going to get into the real reason, but the reason why child support exists is because, hey, hun, it's because it's supposed to benefit the child, which that's not a problem. I don't see nothing wrong with that. If you can work something out with the kid's mother or the kid's father, then so be it. If not, to take them to child support is going to be bad. Let's just be honest, and there's a reason why I say it's going to be bad, because it's not the quality that child support is, it's the quantity. So you got a guy that works, and if you have a baby by a woman, and let's just say for argument's sake, he's doing the best he can. He give her money for the child or whatever. They came to an agreement, X amount of dollars a month or per 2 weeks. I don't know. I'm just saying. And she feels that it's not enough because she wants this child to have the things she wants that child to have. and she comes to you like, hey, I want the kid for this. I want my kid to go to this, that, and the other. He be like, man, you know what? That sounds good, but I really can't afford it right now. Who knows what the future holds, but I can't afford it. And she take it upon herself to take you to child support just because she want to supply that child's need. Well, that's one of the reasons why men sometimes hate child support. Now, if child support was based on a limit of what you can get, let's just say $1,500, $2,000 every month, and the guy can actually pay it and he can live well, guys really wouldn't have a problem with that. But if a guy's out here struggling, he's out here doing his best for his kids and for himself, and you take it upon your heart to turn evil toward him because he don't want to be with you, or he don't like you no more, you don't like his new girlfriend, and you take him to child support card, you're not thinking that is this kid's father. He needs somewhere to stay. He got to supply his needs. He got to buy household utilities and stuff like that. He got to pay his bills, and most people don't think about that. And then when you go to court and the judge is like, well, you got to pay blah, blah, this, that, and the other. Do you actually think that guy's going to be like, you know what? If he really can't afford it, do you think that man or that woman, because women go to child support too now, do you think that man or woman is going to be cool with you? Let's just be honest, no. But back to what I was saying about if it's a just basic, you get $2,000 a month, that's it. Most guys really wouldn't give a crap about it. But when you're given that amount of money, and $2,000 a month, and you know for a fact that the money has been spent on your child, every penny, that wouldn't be a problem. That wouldn't be a problem. But just like women say they got, ESP, whatever you call it, men pretty much can say they got the same thing. Notice I didn't say we have it. I said they can say that. We have the same thing because 9 out of 10, we already know what y'all gonna do with the money anyway. You gonna pay your bills, has nothing to do with the child. I'm not talking about electric bills, utilities, nothing like that. If you're putting food in the house for you and the child, that's not a problem. But if you're putting food in the house for you, the child, and the dude that you're dealing with, that's why men get mad. Women will get mad for the same thing because you're supporting your child, you're supporting her, and you're supporting the person that they're with. You can, I think they put it on cars now. You can put it, well, not you, the government is going to take it out. They can put it on the card. You will go buy, and I've seen this done so many times. The mother will go buy clothes and the kids will look like a bum. We've all seen this, so nobody can come up here and say, well, Pico, that don't make sense. Yeah. Kids like a bum. You getting your nails done, you getting your hair done, you buying wigs and leggings and all this stuff, but your kid is missing nourishment, he's missing clothes, but you look like $1 million and he look like $10. And so when the father sees this, come pick up the kid, and you be like, well, let's just say the father and the mother, because I won't leave nobody out. Man, Lisa, what happened to the shoes you said you was gonna get him? And he still got them beat up, crusty shoes with the sole is coming off, and you got on Jordans. Every time I see you, a fresh pair. What do you think that man is going to think, or what do you think that woman is going to think? What do you think? Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest, man. So you can't get mad at guys when they get mad. You take them to child support because you check whether you like it or not. You're taking a piece of that man's life. You're taking a piece of his life, and I'm using that as an example because I can't use women in this conversation right here because it ain't been so long that men start taking women to child support court. It's getting bigger, but women been doing this ever since day one. Why would you want me to suffer because I don't like you anymore like that? Oh, I never liked you like that. It was just sex. Let's just be honest. It was just sex. I got you pregnant. Okay, I'm gonna take care of the kid. It's my kid too, but I don't take care of the kid to your standards. So therefore, you have to go get more money, and I didn't even know about it till I got the papers in the mail, or she got the papers in the mail. How do you think that's gonna make somebody feel? But people want you to take them. No, I want you. People take you to child support court. They get X amount of dollars, then they still ask for more money. Come on, man. Let's just be honest. That makes no sense. So how I see it, you saying if you know this guy's making $12 an hour, let's just say $12 an hour, or let's just say $20 an hour, $30 an hour. By the time the taxes come out, he got to pay rent, he got a car note, he got to pay utilities. When that child support hit, if they don't give that man more hours, or he have to go out and get another job, which he shouldn't do just because it's you. I'm not gonna say you have to take care of the kid. He have to take care of you. Why would he not like you? I mean, no, I'm sorry. Why would he like you? Why would he like you? Let's just be honest. You took this man's life. Now he's got the downgrade. He probably had a 3-bedroom apartment. He got to go to a studio. He can barely keep his bills because the government don't care if you have bills. They're going to get that child support, just like you have no say In child support, you have no say when they take their taxes and union dues out your check. You can't go to the White House and say, hey, put that money back on my check. It don't work like that. It'll never work like that. But now your living status as a woman is going up. And he sees this. This didn't happen. You working the same job, getting the same hours, the same pay. Now, all of a sudden, you getting all this expensive stuff. So what do you think he's going to think? Or what do you think she's going to think? It don't cost, first of all, let's just be honest, it don't cost that much money to raise a child. The only reason it costs that much money to raise a child because you got it fit on how your child should be raised. You go buy him all the expensive stuff. Him or her, all the expensive stuff. I got on Gucci. My son or my daughter gotta have on Gucci. But you're doing it on somebody else's money. Let's just be honest, man. You're doing it on somebody else's money. And I can't leave the women out because they're catching it too. You have women making podcasts saying, hey, let's just go back a little bit. Mary J. Blige, she was like, dude, this child support stuff is too much. Halle Berry, like, man, this is too much. Now you see how brothers feel. Now you see how men feel women. In some cases, well, I can't say women now brothers see how women, no, because this has been going on for the longest. When they start taking their money out them checks, everything you thought you was gonna do, it's gone. The government don't care. They didn't care, they never did care, and they never will care. And that goes for black and white. Come on, man. We can go all night with the child support thing. A man don't even have to be there. A woman can pick out a man and say, that's my kid's father. They're going to send child support ladders to your house. What's this? Yes, it does. Yes, it does, sweetie. If they choose to live a lavish... No, I'm not talking about a lavish life. I'm just saying a basic guy got a basic job. I understand what you're saying about the lavish life, but everybody can't live a lavish life because everybody's on pretty much a fixed income. I'm talking about the people that don't live lavish lives. They have to step down. Why would you want to step down? Because now you have to make her pockets bigger, but she's stepping up. But and then when I say stuff like that, I mean, now it's not about the child. It's about you and the child. I'm not supposed to take care of you. You able to get up and work? You can take care of yourself. Every penny I send you, not you, I'm just getting that straight. I ain't talking about her. I'm just using an example, people. Every penny I send you should go to the child. Now we know electric bills and stuff, school supplies. Yeah, I get that. But don't put money on the side. Yeah, what's up? What's up? I can hear you. I don't know. Don't put money on the side. If he's giving you money and you going to get cars and stuff with it, because guess what? That kid ain't got a ride in no Benz. The kid can ride in a basic car just like everybody else. I see kids in pickup trucks. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I know life is expensive, but nothing's that expensive. Nothing's that expensive. And if living life, and if just like you said, life is expensive. If life is expensive, not you, just saying in general, your expenses shouldn't change when you get child support. If life is expensive, you shouldn't want to elevate yourself too high. Now you went from an apartment to a condo, but you never got a condo until this man started paying child support. So you gotta, it's sort of like playing devil's advocate. So it is what it is. I'm not saying you're wrong, but there's a limit to everybody's madness. Because if you want to be honest about it, child support was never to help the child anyway. They just named it that. They put a label on it, and people fell for it. No, because the government get the bigger part of the bigger part of the cut sometimes. So who's really winning? Let's just be honest. Who's really winning? I mean, I'm not talking about deadbeat dads, because somebody come up and say, well, what if he? No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about there's a limit to everything. It don't take $3,000-$4,000 a month to raise one child. That will never be, unless you billionaires or millionaires, you got your kids these private schools. That's different. That's different. But people not thinking about what about the father, because in some cases women only think about their children, and that shouldn't be, because that's that man's kid, just like it's the mother's child. just like it's the mother's child. If it weren't for that man, the child wouldn't be here. Think about it. People got it wrong. We all come from women. Yes, we do. All of us come from between a woman's leg, but you got to think about it. If it wasn't for men, wouldn't no women be in the world? You see what you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying, people? It wouldn't be nobody wouldn't be in the world if it wasn't for men impregnating women. So we can't give women too much credit, because we give the drops of life. They remember the Pepsi thing I said? Because a lot of women say, hey, guess what? I should be running with the child. That's my child. I'm fit. I can take care of a child better than a man can. That came out to be false. But it's not about who can raise who better. It's about, can you coexist? Because not all women, I would never say all women. Some women really will dog a man out because they know what can hurt a man. Like I said earlier, well, I didn't say earlier, but a few podcasts ago, the white guy, he was a white guy. He went to court. He did 5 years in jail, and they went to paternity court. Come to find out, the kid wasn't his. You know what the woman said? When a judge asked her, do you know who the father is? She said, yes, we still talk to this day. So she always knew who the father was. Most women, well, I'm not going to say most, some women will pick out men that they love the most out of the rest of them and say, you're the child. You mean you're the child. You're the kid. You're the parent of my kid. And they already know they sleeping around with numerous of guys. Let's just be honest. I'm not saying this to anybody's feelings, but it goes on too much and nobody say nothing about it. Now, if y'all was on my show yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? When they was reading the results off in the court, and they said, when it comes to such and such, you ain't the father. The man just sat there, his eyes got watery. He started crying. Everybody ran over to her because she started crying. What about him? You lied to this man and told him you was the kid, getting child support for all these years. When the truth come out, you want to cry? What? And you know what she didn't? They say, you know what? I'm sorry. And another one. The judge said, hey, do you know who the father is? She said yes. Just like the first one did, we still talk. So why am I here? Why am I here? I shouldn't even be in child support court. Go get him. Because she liked him more, and she, in her mind, she probably was thinking he's more suitable to be a dad than the regular dad. So it pretty much can go both ways. And why do it go both ways? That's just the way the world works, people. That's the way it is. That's the way it goes. We can't change it. It's going to always be like this. Because when you bring stuff up like this, a woman going to always find an alternative to say, well, that's how it's supposed to be. And it's really not supposed to be like that. It's not. But now women are feeling the blast because they're getting took to child support court. And all you got to do is punch up on YouTube and TikTok and stuff. If you can scroll and find it, they catching it like, dude, you know what? We didn't know it was like this. We didn't know it was like this. And these are women that don't have lavish lifestyles. They just making it from paycheck to paycheck like regular people. They're like, man, you know what? This ain't cool. Now they feeling the burn, but guys been feeling this burn for years. They've been feeling the burn like this for years, people, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not hurting nobody's feelings. I'm just saying it. I'm just saying it what it is, how I think about the situation. And why is that? That's why I named it Why Men Hate It and Why Women Love It. Because whether we like it or not, you're taking a piece of that man's life. Taking a piece of the man's life. In some cases, if the father do have the child, in most cases, he don't even take the woman to child support court. He don't. You know what? Forget it. Don't even worry about it. If you can help me, you can help me. If not, I understand. But we can't say that when it comes to us. Not against when it comes to us for women. Nope. Because they already think this is your child, which is may be true. I'm not tripping off of that, but let's just be honest. You get $5,000 a month. And if you're wealthy, you're probably getting $50,000 a month. You know how much money that is? So when you say living the lavish life, you're going to go from what you used to live from now you're living the lavish life because of him. So that means your boyfriend might move in. You're going to take care of him with this man's money. That's why men get upset when they talk about stuff about child support, because 9 times out of 10, men already know what y'all going to do with it anyway. Not all of them. You have a very small percentage of women that take care of their child with the child support. I'm not talking about them women. If any women on here that fits that category, I'm not talking about y'all. I would never talk about y'all. Hell, y'all, hey, you're probably doing a fantastic job, but y'all know women in the world like that. We all do. So spend it on the child. That don't mean you go out and buy big cars and big rings and doing this off his expense now. And he's down in the ditches. He's got to move out he got to move out of his apartment. He probably got to move back in with his mama or his brother, or his sister might take him in. But nobody really look at it like that. That man struggles too. He struggles just like everybody else. Ain't no guy finna say, ain't no guy finna go to child support court and they say, well, we finna take $900 out your check every month. Every 2 weeks. However they do it. And he say, and he don't have it like that. And he be like, oh, you know what? That's cool, Your Honor. Not a problem. Now he's thinking like, dang, now, man, what I'm gonna do? I gotta give up my apartment. I gotta go somewhere that's live in the slums just because somebody got greedy. And it shouldn't be like that. But it's like that. I don't make the rules. I never did make the rules, but I'm here to witness how the rules work. That's a lot of money. $5,000 a month. You don't even make $5,000 a month. Let's just be honest. Some people, they don't make that. I'm talking about an average worker or bringing home $8,000 a month. And guess what? Half of that's got to go to you. Now she's got money. Of course she's going to buy bigger homes and stuff and buy bigger cars, but it's all in the manner of this is what your kid needs. No, now you live in the life. The kid is living the life through your eyes. Let's just be honest about this thing, people. It's not that child support isn't a bad thing. It's just the way they go about doing it. So I'm just glad, I'm happy that now in some cases the shoe is on the other foot, because like I said earlier, a lot of women are catching hell from this stuff, and they like, man, I don't see how y'all did this. Man, I had no choice but to do it. Now guess what? Now they're talking about changing the child support laws. They talking about if you want something from your kid, it's this card they're going to give you, and it have to be something for a child. So you can't go get your nails done, you can't get your hair done, you can't go buy wigs and stuff. Look how many years it took. And you can't say, well, the technology always been there. So that's the reason, well, one of the reasons why men don't like child support and why women do like child support. Once again, this isn't to offend anybody. And if you're watching the show and you feel offended, I'll just say up front, I apologize, but the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth, people. We can't overlook the truth. So, draw your own conclusions. It shouldn't be like that, but it is. How do you think guys feel when they find out a child isn't theirs? Are we supposed to just sweep it under the floor? Like, oh, well, man, that's cool. And then you get mad at him if he say, well, you know, the court's ruled, the child is yours. Would you be there for the child? No. Then you want to run off and get mad. Go find a guy that got you knocked up. It's real easy. It's simple. He got you pregnant. Go deal with him. Or tell him to raise his kid, because If I don't want to play the stepdaddy role, guess what? I don't have to. There's nothing written in stone that I have to. But people want to get mad at this when brothers, or even black men, white men, when they say, no, I don't like the stepdaddy role. The woman get mad. Well, you're supposed to be married. You're supposed to protect and provide. A man's job on this earth when it comes to family, he protect and provide from his seed. Nobody else's. Now, if he wants to, fine. If she wants to bring a guy in with kids, then hey, fine, that's so be it. She's not obligated to take care of a kid, just like he's not obligated to take care of a kid. So nobody should get mad at if a man say, you know what, I don't want to do the stepdaddy thing. You brought your kids something. Why you ain't bring my kids nothing? Because those are my kids and that's your child or daughter. I don't have to feed anybody. Just like, once again, you're not obligated to feed my children either. But I have to, just like you have to. So what do you think people are supposed to do? People just sweep this under the rug and say, oh, it's only money. No, that's people's lives. People work hard for their money. Whether we like it or not, they work hard for it. And to see it all going down the drain, or you taking me to child support court because I don't want to be with you anymore. I said, hey, you know what? We're not together, but I'm going to help you with my child. That's not good enough. I got to hit you where it hurts. And most women know child support will hurt a man, just like you mess up a man's car. Women know how to get to men. Brothers, don't be no fool. They all know this. And I don't care what nobody say. Women know how to get to men. They can't beat you with these. But once they use this, they're diabolical with it. And I'm not saying all women, because a lot of women just really don't care. Look, I'm not finna do nothing to you. Just get the hell out of my life. You crazy, you toxic, whoop the bam, blah, blah, this and other. Just go. I have nothing but respect for those type of women. Nothing. But you get mad at me because I don't want to be with you no more. And you say I'm pregnant, and you like, okay, well, you know what? Bam, that's no problem. When baby get here, I'll do anything when it comes to taking you to whatever classes, you Lamont's class. If you want to do this, I'll go to doctor's appointments with you and everything. Be in the living room when the baby come out. You change to a whole nother person because you're still hurt. So I can't hurt his heart, but I can hurt his wallet. That's how women think. Not all of them, not even majority of them, but a lot of them do. I can't help that I know the things I know. I can't help that. And look, like I always say, it is what it is. Love me, hate me, that's your decision. And once again, for the people that's coming in, this is not a stab at women. This is not a stab at men, because the same rule apply for women in child support. The same rule apply for men in child support. The system is jacked up and people are benefiting from it, whether we like it or not. So you draw your own conclusions. I want to thank everybody for listening today. You already know who it is. It's your boy Pico the City Brown. One-on-one talk. PTSD is coming back sooner than you think. But like I always say, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, feel free to run over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, ding ding, so you know when I'm loading something new. I'm also available on Instagram at Pico38, TikTok at Pico City. Hit the follow button on Instagram, hit the follow button on TikTok, and you already know what time it is. Take care of yourself, take care of each other. If you're going out for the weekend, please be safe, drive safe, and always be on the lookout, because there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Barry, good night. You ain't going to bed, man. I mean, Ice, you ain't going to bed. But take care of yourself, take care of each other. Keep God first, and no matter and everything you do, and no matter what people say, pray more, because we need God today more than we needed him yesterday. This is your boy Pico the City Brown saying, take care of yourself, take care of each other. I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank my star givers. Like I always say, man, hit the like button, hit the share button. You guys get it out. Hey, you know a guy with a podcast. Sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it don't. But on that note, I'm out of here. Take care of yourself once again, each other. I love you guys, and see you guys probably tomorrow. This is One-on-One Talk signing off with your boy Pico the City Brown. I'm out of here.